Week 9 was an exciting one in the NFL, and as the season drags on, it's getting so much easier to tell who the good teams are and the bad teams that are really standing out. And I know now never to choose the Chiefs, the Jaguars, or the Raiders to win. And I now know that Seattle is basically a lock to win when they play at home. And the Bears, Texans, and 49ers are generally safe picks to win most games because they are carried by strong defense. And rookies like Andrew Luck, RG3, Doug Martin, and Alfred Morris are outperforming so many expectations. The NFC North is currently the strongest in the league with all 4 teams above 500. But that will be changing soon if the Vikings don't figure out a way to fix themselves. And the Colts, after only having 2 wins last season, are actually legitimate playoff contenders. Peyton Manning is back. The Broncos won a playoff game last year with Tim Tebow, and now the Broncos and Texans are 2 of the top teams in the AFC. And interesting, fun little fact, Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck have the exact same amount of passing yards this season. Just thought you'd want to know that. And I had an 11-3 record this week, one of the best I've done all season. Let's look at the games that I called wrong. The Steelers and Giants was one of the hardest that I've had to decide all season. And I originally had decided on the Steelers because I like their defense better. But I ended up changing my mind at the last second just before I recorded the video. Simply because Eli and the Giants have found a way to win tough games. And I figured it could, they'd be playing with some emotions because of Sandy and everything. And then with the Panthers, well, I lost faith in them a long time ago. And I don't feel safe choosing them to win anything. And between the Eagles and the Saints, neither team's really worth choosing. So I just went with the team that had the better record. And I just want to talk more than anything else today about Doug Martin. Because he is not the Rookie of the Year. He had a huge game yesterday. He's had 2 great games this season, and there's no doubt about that. But he's played well recently, going up against very subpar teams. And in my opinion, he's not even the best rookie halfback. Trent Richardson has struggled with injuries, but when he's playing at 100%, he is a top athlete, and he's at a level that's even big. And he's just at another level. And I think his numbers could be better than Martin's if he had offensive linemen like Carl Nix opening up holes for him. And not to mention that Alfred Morris has been producing consistently all year long. If any halfback were to win Rookie of the Year, it would have to be him. He's a 6th-round draft pick who's been one of the NFL's top 5 rushers all year long. And that's just looking at the yardage totals. And then, but more than likely, one of the rookies will be the Rookie of the Year is more than likely going to end up being one of the QBs. And I would personally choose Luck because he's been asked to do so much more than any other rookie, and he's producing. I mean, he's going out and breaking records. I mean, he has the record for the most passing yards by a rookie in one game. A record that was just set by Cam Newton last season. And Cam Newton, when he set that record, he just broke the record that Matthew Stafford set in 2009. These rookies just seem to get better every year. The game continues to improve. And the Colts, they've already doubled their win total from last year. And unlike most of these other rookies, Luck actually has a decent chance of being in the postseason. That's why I kind of had to go with him. And Jerry Jones, he got locked out of the Cowboys locker room after their Sunday night loss. He had to bang on the door to get let in. And you know what? They say it was an accident, but psychologists would tell you that there are no accidents. And injury reports, well, the Packers continue to take hits as Clay Matthews is now in danger of missing time because of a pulled hamstring, which is especially troubling seeing as how they've got a bye week this week. They're saying that in week 11 it looks like it probably still wouldn't be healed. But, like I said, they do have a bye week, so there is a potential that he could heal in time. Percy Harvin sprained one ankle in 3 places, and it seems highly unlikely that he'll be playing next week. Chris Cooper, the Broncos offensive lineman, could miss up to a month with a severe ankle sprain. Antonio Brown has a mild high ankle sprain and will probably miss this week's game. But he does have a shot depending on how he practices this week. Arian Williams, cornerback for the Buffalo Bills, is probably going to miss a few weeks with a knee injury, which is major trouble considering the next team they play is the Patriots. And Matt Castle will continue to be the starting QB for the Chiefs because Brady Quinn has not been cleared to practice yet, for still suffering some post-concussion symptoms. And this week I went 11-3. My current record for the year is 75-48. Not doing half bad. And the Thursday night game is the Colts versus the Jaguars. And I'm never picking the Jaguars. Ever. Not with the way Andrew Luck has been playing. And especially not without MJD on the roster. I have to go with the Colts here. So this has been the Fan Perspective. Tune in Friday and Saturday when I do my predictions for next week's game. I'm Nathan Lyle. Happy Tuesday.